Hello friends, starting with the first problem solving series. In the previous video I have already mentioned that we will start with permutation and combination. So if you have not studied till now, then do prepare it very well. And if you have already studied and are comfortable with the problem solving, then do follow my lecture and watch till the end. In this video I will discuss 10 questions, and at the description box I will upload a 10 questions practice set and you have to solve it, and answer I will upload within 24 hours in the same description box. Thank you. So let's start with the first video and first question. So hello everyone, coming to the first question. First question, it is given that Dolly has a TV in which only 4 channels are there. All of them are quite boring, so she is changing her channel again and again after every 1 minute. So we have to find the number of ways in which she can change the channels to get back to original channel after 4 minutes. So coming to the solution, let us assume that Dolly is currently at t equal to 0 minute. Dolly is currently at channel number 1. So after t equal to 1, Dolly will be having 3 choices, that is channel number 2, channel number 3 and channel number 4. And after t equal to 2 minutes, Dolly has 2 choices, that is channel number 3 and channel number 4. And after again 1 minute, that is t equal to 3rd minute, Dolly will be having again 2 choices, that is channel number 4 and channel number 1. And we have to find that at t equal to 4 minutes. So at t equal to 4 minutes, Dolly will be having only one choice to get back to original choice, as originally Dolly was on channel number 1. So here we had 3 choices, 2 and 2 and again 1 choices. So for the answer we have to just multiply them. 3 to the 6 is to the 12. So our answer is 12. Coming to the second question. In second question it is given that a gentleman wants to invite 6 friends. In how many ways he can send invitation card if 3 servants he is having to deliver the cards? So the question looks pretty simple. Each friend will be having 3 choices to get the cards to be delivered. So coming to the answer part, we can simply write each of friend of that gentleman will be having 3 different ways to get the delivery card. So as it is given that gentleman has 3 servants, so total friends are 6. So the solution will be 3, because each friend has 3 choices to get the delivery card. So 3, second friend will also be having 3 choices, third friend will also be having 3 choices, and 6 times. So the answer will be 3 to the power 6. Coming to the question number 3rd. In question number 3rd, it is given that we have to make a letter of the word make without repetition of any letters. So make consists of 4 letters. Question is pretty simple and it is very basic question. So I think everyone can easily do it. So coming to the solution, 3rd question. So we are given with letter make. Repetition is not allowed. So no letter is repeating itself. So simply we can write 4 factorial, because 4 letters are there, or 24. That is the answer. So coming to the question number 4th. Question number 4th is just simple equation in which we have to find the value of r. So coming to the solution part, it is given that 9p5 plus 5 into 9p4 equals to 10pr. So we should take only left hand side. we can write 9p5 to 9 factorial upon 9 minus 5, that is 4 factorial, plus 5 into 9 factorial upon 9 minus 4, that is 5 factorial. So 9 factorial upon 4 factorial, copy as it is. Here we can cancel 5 with expansion of 5 factorial, that is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So cancel 5 to 5. So it will be remaining 9 factorial upon 4 factorial. These both are same. So write 2 into 9 factorial upon 4 factorial. So in the right hand side it is given 10 PR and here we are getting 9 factorial. So we should convert it into 10. So doing some arrangement by multiplying 5 with numerator and denominator also. So it will, if you multiply 5 into numerator, it will become 10 into 9 factorial, that is 10 factorial, upon 5 into 4 factorial, that will be 5 factorial, equating with RHS, that is 9 PR. This we can write 10 P5 equal to 10 PR. So here we get value of R, that is 5. Coming to question number 5. Question number 5, it is given that we have 5 different color flag and by using them we have to make a signal. We can take 1 flag for signal also, 2 flag for signal also, and 3 flag for signal also. So here we have to use the logic of permutation. In logic of permutation, we can select thing, or we have to select thing and arrange them. So we have 5 flags. Coming to the solution part, fifth question. We are given with 5 flags of different color. So 5 flags, select 1 flag. That is, the method of selecting is 5C1. As we have selected 1 flag, so we can arrange them with 1 factorial, plus means, or we can select 2 flags and can arrange them into 2 factorial ways, or we can select 3 flags and can arrange into 3 factorial, or we can select 4 flag also and there is method of arranging them, that is 4 factorial, or we can select all the 5 flags and to arrange them we have 5 factorial method also. Here I have not used that formula, that is 5p1. We can also use that. We can simply write, because in this it is a simple general logic. If you want to use that formula of permutation, you can easily write 5p1 plus 5p2 plus 5c3 plus 5p3 5p4 plus 5p5. Calculate it and get the answer. Coming to question number 6th. In question number 6th, we are given with 11 animals of a circus are to be placed in 11 cages, and it is also given that 4 of the cages among those 11 cages are small to accommodate 6 of the animals. So it means 7 cages are likely to accommodate at least 6 animals comfortably. So 7 cages are good. So coming to sixth answer. 4 of the cages are too small. 7 cages may be big. So select 7 cages for those 6 bigger animals. We select cages for those 6 animals from 7 cages, that is 7C, 6, into 6 factorial. It means we are selecting 6 cages from those 7 cages which are bigger, and after selecting this we are arranging those animals in that cages, and method of arranging them is 6 factorial ways. And our work is not finished, so we have to put multiply sign. So put multiplication sign, and one big cage is left for one small animal. So we can say that small animal can easily get inside a bigger one. So we are left with 5 cages because 11 cages were there. So we just multiply with 5 factorial. After calculating it, I think 7c6 into 6 factorial, 5 factorial, I think, wait, let me calculate. We can write 7 into 6 factorial upon 6 factorial and 1 factorial. 6 cancelled. 7 into 5 factorial into 5 factorial into 6. 5 factorial. So after calculating it, we will get answer 5 into 5 plus 6. This is the answer. Thank you. So friends, coming to question number 7th. In question number 7th, we are given 4 numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5, of which we have to find the sum of all the possible formation which can be found by using these numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we are on question number 7th. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So first we will find that how many possible combinations can be formed. So either write 4p4, just direct formula, or we have to select 4 we have to select 4 numbers from 4 given numbers and arrange them 4 factorial. Get answer 24. So 24 possible formations can be found by using these 4 digit numbers. So let's come on the summation part. If we put 2 at the unit place, so fix 2 at the unit place, we will be left with 3 vacancies. Here either 3 can place 4 or 5. We can place anything. Total number formation will be 3 factorial, that is 6. If we fix 3 at unit place, 4 at unit place, 5 at unit place, all will be having 3 factorial possible arrangements. So again and again, if we see carefully, we are doing summation of 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here in all the possible formations, 2, 3, 4 and 5 will be repeating itself. So just add 2, 3, 4 and 5 and multiply with the possible number of formations that can be formed to find the sum of the places which will be repeating itself. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 14. 14 into 3 factorial, that is 6. So 14 6 is 84. 84. So we have to find the sum of all the possible number of formations, and the sum of it, the digits are 84. It can be at ones place also, tens, 100 and 1000 place also. So find the sum of all the numbers. So here is the way. 84. When you are kids, you must have studied this format. This. It is 4 digit number we are forming, no? So in this format we can write. And this is simple. 10, 100, 1000. Just solve it and multiply it. You will get answer 11, 93324. Here is the answer. Do check it by solving yourself. So coming to question number 8. In question number 8, we are given with word zenith. And from the word zenith, we have to find the dictionary rank. So here I have a trick to find it very quickly and very easily. So we are on answer number 8. Zenith. Ready. So here you have to just rank your letters on which position it will come if we read the alphabet, that is A B C D F G H. So here E comes first, then H, I, N, T, then 6. Now you have to decide that which is smaller after 6th position. That is, all the numbers are smaller than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. For 1, no number is smaller. Do nothing. 0. 4, 2 numbers are smaller. 2, 3, only 1 is smaller, that is 2. 1. 5, 1 is smaller. 2, nothing is smaller. After that, you have to you follow sequence. That is 0 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial, and 5 factorial. Now you have to just multiply them. 5 into 5 factorial. It will become 0. 2 into 3 factorial. 12. 2 factorial into 1, that is 2. 1 factorial into 1, that is 1. And calculate it. 5 into 5 factorial. We will get, I think, we will get 605 plus 12 plus 2 plus 1, 15, and add this to 620. And remember, at the last, when you get answer 620, you have to just do plus 1 with your answer, and your final answer will be 621. So this method is applicable in all the conditions you will get. But if there is a repetition, that is, if n is repeating after that, so you have to follow another method. So showing you another method to do it. Take another word. Let's take India. I-N-D-I-A. India. Here A comes first, rank first position. D second position. I third. Here also I is on the third position on the alphabet series. So place it third only. And N last position. And count as we have done in the previous question. That is 3. How many numbers are smaller than 3? 1, 2, 2. 2 numbers. 4. How many are smaller? 3. 3. 2. How many? 1. 3. 1. 0. Now do 0 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial and 4 factorial. Multiply them. 2 into 4 factorial, 48. 3 into 3 factorial, 18. 2 factorial into 1, 2, 1. Calculate it. 69. And at last, add plus 1. This you have to do in all the conditions, and you will get answer 70 for it. So India will be on the 17th rank if we place this with the dictionary wise series. So I think I have explained you both the conditions which can be possible. So these questions are very important, frequently come in the mains examination. So do remember this trick, and it is very easy. Thank you. Coming to question number 9. In question number 9, it is we are given with 8 chairs and 2 women, 3 men, in which women are supposed to occupy chair numbering from 1 to 4th, and rest other chairs are for men. So let's arrange women first. So question number 9. Total 8 chairs are there, and we have to select only 4 chairs for women. So 4 and 2 women are there. Yes, 4C2 into 2 factorial. We have selected 4 chairs now, and we are left with 4 more chairs. But only 2 women were there. So total number of chairs left are 6, because only 2 chairs will be occupied by women. So for men, this was for women. For men, 6 chairs were there and 3 men. So 6C3 into 3 factorial. This is for men. And the number of possible arrangement we have to find. So just multiply these two results and we will get the answer. So 4C2 into 2 factorial into 6C3 into 3 factorial. 12 into 4, 3, 2 factorial, 2 cancel, 2 here, and 6, 5 factorial, 3 factorial, that is 6, 6 and 6 will be cancelled, and again 6 minus 3, 3 factorial, that is 6, 6 we will get here, 6 to the 12 into 5 factorial, 12 into 5 factorial, that is yes, 120, 1440. Yes, that's the answer. So friends, coming to the last question of this session, question number 10th. In question number 10th, it is given that in a city, generally everyone has 32 teeth, if we consider for adults only. And that's funny that we have to count the maximum population of the city just by counting the number of teeth of the population. So let's see the solution. Question number 10th it was, yes, last question. In a city, no two persons have identical sets of teeth, and there is no person without a tooth. So we can assume that we have 32 places for teeth generally, and for each place we have 2 choices. Either there is a tooth or there is no tooth. Therefore the number of ways to fill up these places will be 2 to the power 32, because we have only 2 choices, that is there will be teeth or there will be no teeth. So we are left with 2 to the power 32, and we have to say that also there is no person without a tooth. So the maximum population of the city will be, it's just a simple now. First the condition was there is a tooth or there is no tooth, and total number of teeth are 32. So we can write 2 to the power 32, but by assuming that there is no person without a tooth, So the maximum number of population in the city will be 2 to the power 32 minus 1, and that's the answer. I think it was a good question. It does not require any calculation, but you should have a good thinking skill. Thank you, and was the last question. At the description box, I am posting all the question PDF, and you will get a PDF of 10 practice question series. So do solve it, and I will update the same description box within 24 hours with the solution of them. So be prepared and look to the solution also. So hey friends, thanks for watching video till the end. Do write your views in the comment box and press the bell icon and subscribe button to get more videos. Thank you.